Good morning, I'm Newstalk Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Tuesday, 29th of April. In this update, a shake-up to Wellington's mayoral race, with Mayor Tori Whanau making the shock announcement she's bowing out. Whanau says the news former Labour leader Andrew Little is running changed the game for her, and she's decided not to run again for the mayoralty, instead going for the council's Māori ward seat. Whanau says she has a lot of respect for Little and wants to give him a clear run.
I know that he would do a really good job. I hope that people would see it as a gracious move. I'm merely stepping aside because he really wants the role.
Meanwhile, Andrew Little has earned the endorsement of the Labour Party. A housing advocate says new Kanga Order figures reveal its contribution to rising homelessness. Data released under the Official Information Act show Kanga Order terminated 299 tenancies in the year to March, more than double the 134 in the year before. In March, an Auckland Council committee recorded a 53% rise in people sleeping rough in the city over 4 months. Manaki Rangatahi spokesperson Brooke Stanley says it's directly caused by new government policy.
It's so wild to me that these guys can have this type of power to wield in our communities. Where does the government think that these people are going to go?
20 witnesses are expected to take the stand as a coroner looks into how a convicted rapist became his neighbour's murderer while on parole. The inquest into the death of Juliana Bonilla Herrera at the hands of Joseph Bryder in January 2022 opened yesterday. The government's holding off on changes to the tax rules for charities for now. Finance Minister Nicola Willis has told Newstalk ZB the government won't be making any changes in next month's budget. She says the government will be making changes, but she doesn't want to get those changes wrong. Willis says tax laws are complex and there are lots of potential loopholes and definition issues that would need to be addressed.
How do you define what is business related to the charity and what isn't? How do you ensure that you're not just encouraging people to put funding into passive funds?
Major changes are on the way for Queenstown Airport. Its terminal building will be extended north towards the airfield to provide 800 metres of new offices over the next 14 months. The $12 million project is part of its capital development program. A defence of Auckland Council's management plan for the Whangarei Rangers. It's proposing a joint iwi Council and Crown Board. Both New Zealand First's Shane Jones and ACT leader David Seymour have criticised the plan as moving towards co-governance. Auckland Councillor Richard Hill says it's not co-governance and he's not sure where these ministers are getting the information from. He says the board is for consultation and discussions. In sport, NRL boss Andrew Abdo insists there isn't a crackdown on high tackles around the competition in the wake of 18 sin bins over the latest round. The Madrid Tennis Open has been forced to abandon play for the day after a major power outage across the Iberian Peninsula. Just 3 singles matches were completed. And Blackfern's Sevens sensation Georgia Miller has been nominated for World Sevens Series Women's Player of the Year. The awards will be dished out after this weekend's World Championship in Los Angeles. I'm Newstalk Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.